Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We've got a few articles to cover. So today we wanted to show you something very interesting taking place over in Russia. As you can see here, the ruble stablecoin A7A5 has processed close to $140 billion since February 2025 launch. So the A7A5 ownership is highly concentrated and public trading has thinned sharply since the Grinex shutdown. TRM Labs has linked more than 72 billion of A7A5 transaction volume to activity it classifies as illicit, keeping the token under sanctions and AML scrutiny. So ruble-denominated stablecoin A7A5 has processed close to $140 billion in turnover since its February 2025 launch, Pyotr Fradkov, CEO of Russia's PSB Bank, said. The token is used primarily for cross-border settlements, with around 90% of flows reportedly linked to China. The platform serves roughly 15,000 regular customers and processes around 2,000 payments a day per Fradkov. Concentrated ownership, declining trading activity. The turnover figure diverges sharply from the structure of the underlying market. One wallet holds 94.5% of A7A5's Tron-based supply, around $468 million of the roughly $475 million in A7A5 issued across Tron and Ethereum, according to a Crystal Intelligence report published July 30th, 2026. The wallet was created on May 4th, 2026, 18 days after the Grinex shutdown, and received its balance almost entirely from a single distributor counterparty. Daily transfer volumes fell 97% from their March high, dropping from 65 million to below 8 million by July 2026 after restrictions affected parts of the network. The decline coincided with the shutdown of Grinex, previously A7A5's main trading venue. Crystal Intelligence also reported that much of the remaining public activity of the A7A5 USDT pair appears to involve wash trading, with a single address at times accounting for close to half of the daily volume. Settlement network, not an open trading market. So A7A5 operates through a Kyrgyzstan registered token and a network settlement of centers and partner institutions, structured so that payments can continue if individual participants lose access to particular financial channels. The system is designed in such a way that even after falling under sanctions, the company continues to carry out payments, Fradkov said. Sanctions exposure, A7A5 and associated entities have been subject to international sanctions, and Uniswap has removed the token from its interface. TRM Labs' Big Shore investigation linked more than $72 billion of A7A5 transaction volume to activity it classified as illicit. TRM said it continues tracking flows linked to the token following that investigation. So that's the end of the article. Interesting stuff. We just want to keep people aware of a stablecoin. It's got a lot of utility, although unfortunately it seems that two things are going against it. Well, minimum two, maybe three. Number one would be that there's a concentration of the wallet holders, okay? Number two, according to TRM Labs at least, that a 72 billion of the overall 140 billion is illicit. So just over half they're saying is illicit. And then the third thing is just sanctions in general. It seems that they are facing sanctions, and then the main trading venue for A7A5 Grinex was shut down in the recent past few months. So that directly affects A7A5. So several sort of headwinds against the stablecoin, but either way, it's not even licensed inside of Russia. It's actually in the Kyrgyzstan Republic, former Soviet Republic of Kyrgyzstan. So just going to leave that there for now. I wanted people to be aware of that. These are topics that we cover. All things stable, so the Russian ruble stablecoin, because the jurisdiction itself in Russia is maybe a little bit not as proactive, but you can see here in Kyrgyzstan, it's registered in a country that's Russia adjacent, not just historically, but economically speaking. And then it noted here that 90%, around 90%, is linked to China, which again is a multi-border. Russia's got two different borders with China around Mongolia, and certainly a lot of trade going on when it comes to commodities, and there's a lot of essentially bartering as well. There's a lot of bartering, so this might fill up the gap of what's not traded in pure barter is settled in Russian ruble. Okay, so just want to keep people updated. We will have more articles coming your way covering stablecoins soon. This is one of our first covering a Russian ruble stablecoin because it's a jurisdiction that's not necessarily hyper proactive in regulating or legislating for stablecoins yet. So see you guys soon on another video, and welcome to our YouTube channel, cryptodeposit.org. Hopefully you can enjoy our playlists and similar. Have a good day, everybody.